Hi, my name is Hendrix Kanchowa and I am a full-time entrepreneur. I finished my degree in 2018 at National College of Information Technology, NASIT in Blantyre, and I started a videography company known as Kanchowa Studios. So after I finished college in 2018 at the National College of Information Technology, NASIT, and managed to get my honors degree in Business Information Technology, I decided to work with a friend of mine, Pastor Baraka, who owns a company known as BRK Shots. I worked with him for some 7-8 months, and within this very short time, I managed to gain experience. Now, before joining him, I already knew how to take videos. I just did not have the right equipment, and I did not have the skills and knowledge of how to use most of the professional equipment. Before that, I would take videos using my phone, and I had a very small computer that would export videos and take, I don't know how many hours, it would take years. Now what drove me was passion. Pastor Baraka told me in advance that, okay, the business that I have at the moment is not making as much money, so please do not expect much from it. And I was okay with it because I wasn't after the money, I was after growing. After some 7-8 months, I managed to make a name for myself, a film by Hendrix. After shooting several weddings with him, Pastor Baraka got so many wedding bookings. Every Saturday he was shooting, and I was there with him. We take photos, I'll take videos, together with Chico and Tia, and I've forgotten the rest of the team. I forgot Paul Mustard, he was there too. Late 2018, I started watching some documentaries about some film companies that exist outside and how they started, Tyler Perry Studios, Marvel Studios, and I got this inspiration inside of me that I've always wanted to make movies, but at the position that I am at the moment, I really can't make movies. This is where the inspiration for Kanchowa Studios came in. So in 2018 November, during the night of prayers that we used to have frequently with Pastor Aubrey, I remember writing down on a piece of paper, Kanchowa Studios, and what I saw in my head. I remember creating a small logo in there, and I remember writing down on a piece of paper, Kanchowa Studios. I remember putting it on my status before asking people, what do you think of the name Kanchowa Studios? And over 80% of the comments that came were negative. They said, no, that's not a good name. I don't think that's a very good initiative. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And I was like, I have a different goal for this. Yeah. So in 2019, January, I decided to launch it. Because I wanted to grow it as a company, I launched it with 6 people who already volunteered themselves to join me. Most of them didn't know anything about videography, and I started training them. And the first shoot that we had was a wedding. We got half the amount that we charged for. Within a few months, we started getting in more jobs, more clients, and I gained more experience, and my team gained more experience and more skills. And then in the same 2019, I also started a job at a company where I used to work as a marketer / IT guy / graphics designer. So this is where I got in the money for my equipment. So with the salaries that I had then, I would save up, buy equipment for myself. I remember buying my first camera at Kanchowa Studios, and then after 3-4 months, we gave it to church as our first fruit. Very excited. And then a few months later, we managed to get another camera, almost double the price, and we still have that camera till today. That's 2019 up to 2022. In 2020, we added in a lot more people. We had about 10 to 12 more people. In 2021, we had more people, and now in 2022, we have 25 people. We have sections. Other people are doing videos, other people are marketing, social media, other people are on social media, other people are planning events, other people are on finances. And the company is growing as a company and not just as a business. Every time I make money for myself, I try as much as possible not to spend it myself, because I know I am not growing alone. I am growing as a company. Partnered in church under the Color Partnership back in 2019, and we started with 1,000 kwacha. At the moment, we are a silver partner in RKG, and we're very proud of it. I personally, as Hendrix, I'm also a silver partner, so I separated these two. Hendrix, Kanchowa, and Kanchowa Studios are 2 different entities, but we're both partnered under RKG and as silver partners. I believe I received the vision of Kanchowa Studios from God, and knowing that, I know I cannot achieve this vision without God. Without vision, you are not your best self. No one becomes a success by accident. God is always speaking to you towards achieving that vision. He'll never tell you everything at once, because if he did, then I guess you wouldn't need him anymore. He wants to take you on each and every step, and that's what I believe. I believe from the first time that we started Kanchowa Studios, the very first time when we started with 6 people, we had a particular step that we had to take, and that was mostly taking videos of weddings. I wasn't really that much a big fan of weddings before. Still not too much of a big fan of weddings, but that is a step, and I learned never to despise steps. And through weddings, we've managed to get in more money, we've managed to get in more clients, we've managed to get in more exposure, more skills, more skill sets, more experience, the way we're directing people who aren't actors to act during weddings. You cannot do everything in 1 year. God has given you a vision, and you cannot do everything in 1 year. Yeah. If you plan to do everything within 1 year, at the end you end up doing nothing. So I learned to never despise steps. I learned that at this moment as Kanchowa Studios, we're supposed to take this step. I still have the vision in here. I shared the vision with my friends. I've shared the vision with my partners, with the people I'm working with, and everything that we're trying to achieve cannot be done at once. Otherwise, if you try to achieve everything, in the end, we end up having nothing. Everyone has their own unique vision and they must follow it. No one is useless, so I have no reason to compare with anyone. We as Kanchowa Studios have no reason to compare with anyone, to compete with anyone. We are chasing after ourselves. As much as the market is big out there, we know we have a particular vision for ourselves, and as we are trying to grow it as a company, as we're growing it as a company, we know we cannot compare with any other videography company that's out there, because we are running our own race and we are special. Vision is a thing of God. If you do it alone, you fail. Every now and then as Kanchowa Studios, we sit down and evaluate ourselves to see how far we've gone, how far we're going, what's our current status, what must we do as a team, and that works. In my team, everyone is essential. Everyone is very important, and everyone has something to bring to the table. As we keep growing, I know we'll keep solving more problems in Malawi as Kanchowa Studios. For example, most people that I work with are people who are either in school or finished school but currently do not have a job, or people who do have a job but then they're trying to make some extra money. In the end, you see Kanchowa Studios is also employing people and helping end unemployment. Within a few years, we'll reach to 100 people and then 1,000 people, and I'm not currently sure what other departments we will have in the future. But as I said, God doesn't say everything at once. He's taking us one step at a time, one step at a time. We've been able to work with several people on several projects. We've been able to shoot weddings. We've been able to shoot music videos. We've shot so many documentaries. We've had so many event highlights, so many travel videos. As Kanchowa Studios, we've even gone outside of Malawi to shoot videos. So much things we have done. And it's only the beginning. We've been running for 3 years, and these 3 years have been amazing, and I can only hope for more as time is coming. One of the things that has helped me as an entrepreneur is focus and consistency. That's 2 things. We have our quality of work. Every time we train new people, we try to help them be consistent with it. We try to help them grow in their skills, and one of the things we discourage is coming to work without having the passion for it. We've had people join and then leave after a month or 2 or 6 months maybe, or 7 months, because the passion inside of them wasn't as burning as it needed to be. So we always tell people money is not the motivation for you. Money should never be the motivation. Have other motivations. There is nothing new under the sun. Everything I'm doing right now, someone has already achieved before. Might not be exactly similar, but it's not new. So there is importance in seeing what others have done. There is importance in reading. There is importance in watching what others before you have done. Don't be ignorant. Teach yourself. Learn. Keep learning. Don't stop learning. Learning never stops. One thing we're very sure of is this vision is from God, and it cannot fail. I think things of God don't fail, as long as you have Him involved all the time. Yeah. Thank you very much to my man of God, Pastor Aubrey, for the word that you continuously keep teaching us, and for the word that keeps us growing. I, for one, am a product of it, and I'm very grateful. I hope many people get impacted by this video and get to experience the same grace that I experienced and I'm continuing to experience. Thank you.